The Sabertooth cat is a playable in Ecos La Brea Roblox that requires a lot of skill and patience to play. Many players do not know how to properly manage the Sabertooth cat and take advantage of its strengths, rather conforming to the weaknesses of the playable. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to properly hunt horse players and bison players, but more specifically horse players. In this clip here, I'm currently recruiting from a pack that I spotted while investigating a body. Around this portion of the video, I see them carrying meat chunks and I instantly burst into a full sprint. While this does not relate to the current subject, it is very important to be able to react to wolf players appropriately, as they can be really deadly for lone saber-tooth tiger players. Around now, I spot this horse, and knowing the pack is no longer on my tail, I deem it safe to go and track the horse player. However, before that, I regain my stamina bar rather than sprinting in blindly. A mistake a lot of saber-tooth cat players make is they think that they have enough stamina to approach a horse, even a cantering horse. You don't. You do not, and you are going to miss and likely grab the rear rather than the throat. Here I also mark the horse so I can more easily track it. And then I resume pacing after it with a canter, with my scent view notably on. Around now, I start looking behind myself to spot scent with up view, to spot upwind scent particles. And it works, I catch the scent of the horse. You don't have to immediately jump in and chase after horse players. They are not going anywhere. Just track them like I do so you can safely regenerate your stamina and properly keep up with the horse. It only took me about a minute to locate the herd after chasing down this horse. Well, following its scent. So I see the herd here, and my immediate first instinct is to lay down and regenerate my stamina. The herd isn't going anywhere. I know that they're sticking around to graze, and I am not losing anything by simply laying down and regenerating my stamina. And then a short jog afterwards, I immediately click the crouch key and begin descending towards the herd. My current position uphill from them is very far away, and if I had ran in here, they 100% would have spotted me. Around this point, I am close enough to where if I sprinted, I would probably catch a horse. And this one approaches me and I get marked. Look here, I pounce the horse. And you can see here just how vigilant these players are, because they have a 9-second reaction to me jumping and pouncing one of their members. So here I am later tracking down a herd, and when I do spot one of the members, the first thing I do immediately after marking is I lay down and regenerate to full stamina. Now instead of going around the rock, I actually go behind a rock so that I can get closer without risking being seen by the horses, who are surely vigilant as this is recently after my last attack. Now, around here, I begin to ponder which direction I want to take, which direction would have the most cover and enable me to getting the closest to the horses. Note how the horses don't really move anywhere when I take the time to do this. You have all the time in the world to construct the perfect ambush strategy when you're dealing with horse players. Don't waste it by running in blindly and getting spotted. So I reposition from behind a rock to get closer to the herd. I clearly have one spotted, and I know where the horse is at all times because of its bright white outline. Here I switch targets to the one laying down. When a horse's player is laying down, they are not expecting to be attacked. And then I run in, and I get an attack in. Here I'm able to get 2 free rings off of them being so surprised by the attack. Now, as you can see, this results in me getting a kill. GG. Anyway, this was the entire video. I hope that this tutorial taught you how to properly approach horse herds and instead of letting them spot you and then immediately run away. Remember that you need to aim for the front of the horse and not the haunches, or else you will not be able to land your killing blow. It's okay to get bucked off on the first ring. The horses players I encountered here were not the best when it came to the ring game. You might meet some that are, but remember that if you fail, do not waste your stamina chasing after the herd. Go back into scent mode and track them to try again. The end.